The Mazda CX-5. This is the best compact SUV of 2023, period. It outsells the rest of the Mazda's lineup combined. It's easy to see why. Both the exterior and interior are gorgeous. The sheet metal shines in classy waves, and the minimalist interior looks like it was pulled straight out of the luxury class. The powerful engines provide a pleasant and engaging driving experience, and it doesn't come at the expense of fuel economy. What is there not to like about the CX-5? While the CR-V may not have won us over on the looks department on the outside, once you sit in the cockpit, you can't but help appreciate the obvious care and precision in which Honda appointed in its vehicle. It has the most space in the class, great fuel economy, upscale interior, and a smooth as can be ride. No wonder it's a perennial bestseller and second best compact SUV of 2023. Toyota's top seller was completely redesigned in 2019. I'm a big fan of the more aggressive styling as well. The RAV4 has spacious dimensions throughout the interior, and it comes with an array of standard driver assistance features. Plus, the very fuel-efficient hybrid model is only slightly more expensive and comes standard with all-wheel drive. There really isn't a reason not to opt for this. New for 2023 is the Woodland Edition trim with TRD tuned suspension. The Forester has been selling like gangbusters for Subaru. It's easy to see why. The Japanese automaker's cars typically have great safety scores and solid handling with a comfortable ride. All of that applies to the Forester. Plus, it comes standard with all-wheel drive, as you don't already know that. Not many other competitors in the class can say that. It's good to see that Ford brought back the celebrated Bronco nameplate. While a true body-on-frame off-roading SUV is on the horizon, the Bronco Sport is a smaller unibody crossover version that appeals more to the urban dwellers. Big fan of the design and the clean interior. The driving dynamics are promising, but it's a bit more expensive than competitors. Even though the Nissan Rogue comes near the bottom of the pack in my rankings, it's one of the best-selling vehicles in the country. It's affordable, comes loaded with a large array of standard features. It's also surprisingly roomy for a compact SUV. The underpowered engine, however, tends to whine and struggle when picking up speed. It's noticeable enough to hear in the cabin. The interior is also beginning to show its age. The Hyundai Tucson, not to be confused with the Hyundai Tucson, has a smooth ride and is counterbalanced by fuel economy ratings and smaller cargo capacity than some rivals in this class. It received a complete overhaul in 2022, including some radical styling. And while nothing is new this year, it remains one of the best compact SUVs of 2023. It might be worth your while to wait a few months to see what Hyundai has in store if your heart is set on a Tucson. The Ford Escape was newly redesigned in 2020. This new version comes with the addition of hybrid and plug-in hybrid models. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this new car-like design. Things are a little bland on the outside and on the inside. On the plus side, the dash is laid out in an intuitive and clean way. If you prize cargo space, the Ford Escape is one of the class leaders. The Kia Sportage is another one of the best compact SUVs in the market. It offers the typical South Korean value proposition, tons of standard features at lower prices than rivals. The Sportage is also smooth riding with taut handling. It doesn't have the most cargo space behind the rear seats, however. Nonetheless, it's a solid choice. Sure, the Tiguan has a funny name, Tiguan, but there's nothing funny about the driving experience. It floats down the road with the sure-footedness of a mid-size luxury sedan. It also has a great warranty and good reliability ratings, which means that it's a safe investment. I know investment's not the right word, but a good call for the long haul. The rear cargo area is also particularly spacious. The Equinox from Chevrolet. It's affordable and has good reliability ratings. The cabin is comfortable and roomy, and the infotainment dash is intuitive. The build quality materials could be amped up a bit, but it does have a diesel model that offers stellar fuel economy. At least that's a differentiator from its competitors. Like its other Jeep siblings, the Cherokee has a well laid out, if not simple, infotainment dash. It also truly holds its own off-road. Maybe that off-road focus contributed somewhat to the lowest fuel economy ratings in its class. Acceleration also suffers from a poor base engine, though a new optional 2-liter is available. What are your thoughts on the GMC Terrain? How do you like the exterior? It even got a mini refresh in 2022. However, the tricky space between the C and D pillars offers an essentially unusable window, which makes rear visibility troublesome. The GMC Terrain's cabin is comfy, the ride is smooth, yet there aren't enough upgrades from the mechanically identical Equinox to justify the higher price. One great thing about the 2023 Nissan Rogue Sport is that the Safety Shield 360 driver assistance suite of features now comes standard as of last year. And that long list of standard tech and safety features at this price point is something buyers should not overlook. What they won't be impressed by, however, is the underpowered engine options and below average cabin material quality. The Outlander does have 3 rows, something the majority of these competitors do not. That makes it affordable for a 3-row SUV, but since it has a dull engine, low-quality interior materials, and doesn't rank very well for reliability, buyers' money is best spent elsewhere. The Outlander had undergone a complete redesign for the 2022 model year. There is something to like about the exterior styling of the Jeep Compass, and the interior is just as straightforward and appealing. However, it has below-average reliability ratings, so even the affordable price point may turn into a more expensive investment in the long run. It also features underpowered engines, humdrum handling, and a tight cargo space area.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.